I stalked her on Facebook and I found out that this friend was really successful. I mean, so successful. And I cried for like 2 days. Today we're going to talk about time zones. When I think about the way we used to be. What's up guys, Mayowa here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here. All right, sis. I know it sounds strange, but do you know that your life is also in a time zone? There are 9 time zones in the US. I probably only know about 3. There's EST, Eastern Standard Time. There's Pacific, there's Mountain Standard Time. I mean, even in the US where we're at, everybody is operating at different time zones and we are at different stages of the day. Just a quick fun example. There was a time I lived in Northern California and that place was bizarre. If you're from there, please don't be angry. But that place was just a little bizarre because I came from sunny Georgia, Atlanta, and I went to this place that was cold. I mean, like cold all year round. It would be morning where we were in California, and then it would be afternoon or evening in Georgia. But then we are under the same sky. And I remember the day the Lord used that and ministered to me because I was getting anxious. I'm like, Lord, all these things I say you're going to do, when is it going to happen? And the Lord had to remind me because I began to compare myself to a lot of my age mates or people that I went to college with or people I went to high school with. And I'm like, oh my God, see what they're doing. Guys, can I tell you something? This is just between me and you. A friend of mine, there was a time that I stalked her on Facebook. Who doesn't do that this day and age? Anyways, I stalked her on Facebook and I found out that this friend was really successful. I mean, so successful. And I cried for like 2 days. If you've ever thought the way I thought, if you've ever stalked someone on Facebook and started crying at the fact that you guys were in 2 different time zones, you know what? You're not alone. I promise you. In Psalm 73, there's this guy called Asaph. I can relate to him, especially if you're in your 20s and you are measuring yourself next to another person's success. In verse 2, in the Passion Translation, he says, I'll just read it from the beginning. No one can deny it. God is really good to Mayowa and to all those with pure hearts. But I nearly missed seeing it for myself. Here's my story. I nearly missed losing it all. I was stumbling over what I saw with the wicked. For when I saw boasters with such wealth and prosperity, I became jealous over their smug security, indulging in whatever they wanted, going where they wanted, doing what they wanted, and with no care in the world, no pain, no problems. They seem to have it made. They never have to lift a finger. Living a life of ease while their riches multiply. Have I been foolish to play by the rules and keep my life pure? Guys, I've thought that many times. I'm just being honest. I'm like, did I? God, was I doing something by keeping myself? But, may you come to that but. Then one day I was brought into the sanctuaries of God. In the light of glory, my distorted perspective vanished. Then I understood that the destiny of the wicked was near. They're the ones who are on the slippery path, and God will suddenly let them slide off into destruction, to be consumed by terrors forever. Like Asaph, take God's view of time and measure your reality by your life's destiny and not your present moment, especially if you are in the making or if you are in the process, in training, in the middle of where God is saying you will be and what it takes to stand or to be in that place. Honey child, right now it looks like I did all the quote unquote right things, and I'm not saying that we are carrying around one bag of holiness like we did something, but you know what I mean, where you feel like, okay Lord, I played by your rules, I did this right, why am I still here? Why am I still in training? Please understand that you are in a different time zone. Don't measure your life with somebody else's Pacific time. Don't measure your life according to somebody else's chapter. Somebody is in chapter 20, you are just in chapter 3, and you're like, oh my God, my life sucks. Learn to put your life in perspective, especially God's perspective. Just what is the end goal? Where's God taking me? how is this season relevant for the future? I want to end by saying that Jesus is developing your character to match your calling. Nothing you're doing is wasted. Nothing. I mean, not a single thing. I've been there, done that, and I'm telling you that God is too faithful to fail. God is faithful to the end. Please don't get blindsided by the world and its lust and its riches and all the other things and this lifestyle that people are portraying. Stay in your lane. Be single-minded, but stay on the course in which God has put you in. If you got value from this video, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see next on this channel. This is your space. This is your platform. Okay. And I'll see you in the next one. I love you, but Jesus loves you even more. Stay. Oh, my back. Stay in your lane. Did I do that wrong? Stay in your lane. This is the time. This is AM. This is not PM.